Okay, so finally YouTube lets you stream from their app and you don't have to use a third-party app. This is so exciting. So this is my first time doing this, so I hope it works out. I'm just doing some dinner prep and I felt like maybe I would try to stream it. So I started on Pinterest Live, and I guess you have to be approved by someone at Pinterest. So I scheduled it for this time, which is 3:30. Well, it's 3:36 now, but I scheduled it for 3:30 and I was like, okay, perfect. Here, let me try to put you here. Oh yeah, that's way better on the windowsill. So I scheduled it for 3:30 and it was like counting down from the minutes like before 3:30. And so I was like getting my ingredients and like getting ready. And then I saw that it like hit 3:30, but the go live button was still like grayed out, so I couldn't do it. So I'm here doing it on YouTube and hopefully it works. So I have these green onions that I cut up over the weekend to do a photo shoot with, and I was like, what am I supposed to do with green onions? And I don't know. I don't buy them. I don't use them. I'm more of a yellow onion person. And so I'm not really that familiar with cooking with them. So if you have suggestions on what to do with green onions, let me know. So to buy them for the photo shoot, you can't just buy one. You have to buy this many. And I probably could have maybe talked to people at the store to see if anybody wanted some of them. Is that weird to do? Sometimes I start conversations with people at grocery stores because I get lonely. I'm sure they think I'm so weird. So I have 6 of these now, and this pile. So I think I'm gonna keep 1 or 2, and I'm just gonna use the rest. And I was thinking about sauteing them in my Instant Pot and then putting lentils in. And I have regular lentils, I call them regular lentils. I don't know what they're actually called. And then I have these French green lentils. And so I don't actually know which ones would go better. I was kind of hoping I could ask my community, but my community isn't here. What does this button do? Ooh, I can make a beam. I don't know what that means. I can make blush. I can make a pop. I can make crush. I don't know what any of these are doing. We'll go back to no filter. What does this do? It shows me a chat, but no one has chat. No one's chatted. Okay, and then you can flip the camera. And then there's some share, save, highlight, cancel. Okay. All right, anyways, I just wanted to kind of check that out since this is my first time. So I'm gonna bring the camera back down so that you can chop onions with me. I want that to go away though. Okay, good. And I don't know how to get that to go away. It just doesn't? It's just there all the time? Okay, well, that's fine. So first thing, I did not wash them. But that's because I don't wash onions, but I guess I peel onions. So that's my first question. Do people wash these? I feel like I should know, but I don't. Okay, well they're kind of it almost looks like you could peel them. Doesn't it? Yeah, they kind of peel. So maybe I should just peel them as if they're a normal onion? I keep saying normal, and it makes me feel like these things are gonna think that they're abnormal. And I don't want them to think that. You're important onions. Just because I'm ignorant as to your use doesn't make you any less valuable to the world. Okay, I think I peeled enough off. Okay, so I'm gonna chop them. Oh, actually, in the meantime, I'm gonna flip you. So I have my Instant Pot all clean, and I'm putting it on saute mode. Oh, weird. It looks so trippy. It's not doing that in real life, just so you know. And I'm gonna put some olive oil in. I get these giant bottles from Costco. Pretend I did not just drop the lid on the ground. There's a 5-second rule when it comes to lids, I'm pretty sure. Okay, so I put the oil in, and then as soon as I feel like it got hot, then hopefully these will be ready. So I don't really know how thick to make them. since we're doing this for my first time together. But I saw this recipe earlier today. Oh, I wish I knew who I saw it from so that I could share that with you. Someone I follow on Instagram posted a recipe with a lentil salad, and it was lentils, and I think it said lentil tahini yogurt salad. So I was like, I have yogurt because I make my own yogurt in my Instant Pot, the one I just showed you. It works hard for me. It works hard for its money. And so I have yogurt all the time in the fridge, and David doesn't like to eat it because it's so sweet. Same with me, honestly. When I make it in the Instant Pot, it's just plain yogurt, right? So it's good for like substituting in recipes that require like sour cream. I like to use it for savory scones, but I don't make savory scones that often. So anyway, I basically always have yogurt. I always have tahini. If you are not familiar with tahini, it's like peanut butter, but instead of peanuts, it's sesame seeds. It's very good shit. It's what they make the sauce out of that goes into falafels if you ever get falafels. And yes, I love it, and I always have it on hand. So, okay, so these are all chopped. So I'm gonna put them in the Instant Pot. Let's see what happens. All right, I'm gonna flip. Okay, so here's my oil. It's not making a sound. So you're probably wondering why I have this stove right here, but I'm still using my Instant Pot, which might seem super weird, but I will tell you that I have a reason for everything. Well, not for everything, but I have a reason for this thing. And that reason is that my Instant Pot is electric and my stove is gas. And I'm trying all the time to use more electricity and less gas. And so, yeah, so I've been mostly trying to cook by using my oven. Sorry, that was my fault. My oven, my Instant Pot, and my air fryer, because those are all electric. So this is how many onions it made. And I'm gonna put them in here. Am I though? Sorry, I'm holding my phone and the cutting board, and I think you see what's happening here. And it is some amateur shit, basically. And I did drop a piece right here, but I got it, everything's good. And I'm just putting the rest of these in here. So I was thinking I would just like saute them for a little bit. I don't know how long because, you know, first time. And then I figured that at some point I would know, maybe they start burning is how I'll know they're done sauteing. Anyway, that's when I'm gonna add the lentils and some water. But before we do that, we have to rinse the lentils. So now that you're not here to help me make a decision, I have to decide between these two. I guess I'm gonna go with the French green one since I have more of those. Yeah, that's how this decision is being made. I just realized I should put the fan on because it's like steamy. Okay, this seems to be going okay. They're not burning yet. Alright, so I'm gonna rinse my lentil in here. I used almost all of them. I wonder if I should just use them all. Should I use them all? What's happening? No take backs. Alright, I'm gonna bring you over here. I don't know where I set you. I'm gonna lean you against the compost. Okay, so all I'm gonna do to rinse them is just to run water. Ugh, wow, it's really hard to do with your left hand. I'm just rinsing them with water like this, just to get any dust or dirt off. You don't have to do this. I think I went a lot of years when I first went vegan, when I first started cooking or learning how to cook, where I wasn't rinsing any of my grains or legumes or anything. Well, legumes, beans, yeah, because you have to soak them, but like lentils, split peas, anything that I wasn't having to soak, I wasn't even rinsing at all. So I don't think it's that important is what I'm trying to say. Okay, let's check it out. I'm gonna flip you. How do they look? Yeah. I think they look pretty good. They are starting to get brown, so I think now's the time for us to add lentils and water. Okay, so here's our lentils. Well, that made a noise. And then I'm gonna use this same jar for water. I'm just rinsing it out. No point in rinsing off the lentils and then not rinsing out the jar, because that kind of defeats the purpose. I don't really know how much water, so I'm just gonna fill that container with water. So I'll show you how much I'm doing. I'm gonna do it all the way, and then I'm gonna just look in there and see if it seems like enough. That's how the decision will be made. All right, oops, not me. Okay, well, that looks like enough to me. There we go. What do you think? Think it's enough liquid? I think it is. All right. So here's the fun part where you get to guess what button to push on your Instant Pot. These are the options. I feel like I'm gonna hit the bean button. Oops, first you have to turn off the saute button. Then you hit the bean button. 8 minutes, that feels right to me. And I'm gonna turn off keep warm because, like I said, I'm gonna make a salad out of these. And that's it, that was meal prep. I had to do it all by myself, even though the whole point of live streaming was so that I would have company, but that's okay. Yeah, if you watch this later, which I don't think people usually watch live streams later, but if you do watch it later and you have advice for me on what to do with these little cuties, then please leave a comment and tell me, because I'm gonna put those in water and try to grow them like my friend Caroline taught me. Okay, well, have a really awesome day. Bye.